6:30 on the dot, time to get you caught up on the big local stories of the day, and we know that this one is a really interesting one. Early results of the laboratory test on the fish killed by the Matson molasses spill in Honolulu Harbor are in.
KITV4's Catherine Cruz has the latest on our continuing coverage.
It's all about getting to dying fish fast. An immediate necropsy is key to getting the best clues about the molasses fish kill. Of the thousands of dead and dying fish found in the harbor, about 15 made it in the federal laboratories of wildlife specialists their work in the early days of the disaster.
These fish decompose really rapidly, and the minute they die, the tissues start decomposing.
Pouring over fish parts is part of the daily grind in the U.S. Geological Survey facility. This batch is for another marine survey, but as part of the molasses study, work necropsied an eel and coral and a variety of fish.
Gobies, we had a goatfish, we had some aveo, I think, and then we had some shrimps that they'd found that were acting abnormally. They were like on the surface trying to breathe.
The fish tissues included the gills, which were sent to a mainland lab. The results arrived yesterday, and work will spend the weekend analyzing them.
These tests are really expensive, and we can't afford to do every laboratory test for everything.
But he says the initial snapshot is that the fish were deprived of oxygen.
Basically, it's just a non-selective cause of death. And when you take away oxygen, everything dies. It's a classic case of a non-selective, killing of animals.
The telltale sign was dark-colored gills.
When you start turning blue, when you're running out of air, your skin turns blue and your nails turn blue. Well, in fish, what you'll have is the gills, instead of being bright red, they'll start turning really dark red because there's just no oxygen in the blood to make it really red.
The spill didn't appear to threaten other marine life like this turtle, and there had been a sighting of a monk seal in the area. But work would like to think this massive fish and coral kill will help guide new policies to protect the marine environment.
Well, I'm hoping, because Lord knows we need to have increased awareness because we're not treating our coastlines very well.
Yesterday, the state disposed of the 5,000 pounds of rotting fish under a plan to turn the remains into organic fertilizer. But scientists are still watching the seafloor and reefs closely.
We know there's a huge die-off of fish. A lot of corals died, and how it recovers, nobody really knows.
Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.